I said, girl, why you keep calling? I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah. She said, I need a new whip. Yeah. Cause I know that you're still ballin'. 21 minutes until I gotta go. So I told that girl, I'm gonna slaughter it.
You're atheist.
Clarify. I'm
Uh,
proving God and you're denoting God's existence.
Actually, I'll just take the atheist position, and the reason I'm gonna take the atheist position because I think I can prove why God would be illogical or
Bro,
logical
you're retarded.
corresponding to our reality. No, I'm a Christian, but I'm saying in
Being so
reference to
weird.
mock.
This new style of debating you're trying to use.
Okay, do you want me to take the
If you're
agnostic
gonna be
atheist
doing
position? Just
this,
be grateful.
wait, if we're gonna be doing this, and then at that point we're just gonna be comparing worldviews. The worldview, right? That's gonna have the best correspondence to reality that we're gonna be able to agree upon. That's what just gonna be the
Yeah,
debate at
did you
that
not
point.
understand what I just said? I said it's a logical
Yes, yes, you
correspondence
said you're
to.
trying to prove God's gonna be illogical, right? I don't care
I
for that
said
because at that point
corresponding
you're
to
gonna be
reality.
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. At that point in time, you're just going to be comparing your worldview to
This
the
nigga's
worldview of
retarded.
God existing and trying to prove your worldview has more
You're
substance
retarded.
or subsidiary properties to our world or our agreeable world, nigga. That's all you're gonna be able to do, nigga. That's all you're gonna do at that point in
Wait,
time.
you don't understand. So, okay, all right, just go ahead and argue. You're just doing a whole bunch of yapping. This nigga Akano went on deafing already. Y'all cry.
Oh my god, bro, you're
I
such
went to go
a
take a
retarded.
piss.
Okay, so would you agree that God is going to be defined as the greatest conceivable being, right? It's going to
What?
be analytically, imaginably, like whatever.
No, I don't. I think no. What the fuck? Why would I agree to that
Can you
definition?
restate that?
Define God
He
as
said
like
a
the
cause.
greatest being.
Just restate that. I didn't hear it, and Sync didn't hear it.
Okay, so with God, would you agree God is just going to be the greatest conceivable being or greatest possible thing? Whatever.
Conceivable. Wait, why does him be the greatest conceivable being inherently mean that he exists?
Yes. So I guess you could. Hold on. Let me fucking get off this geometry. Dash game. Fuck. All right. Yeah. Let me go back to this shit. Let me get back to the argument again. All right. So when you're going to be talking about, I guess you could say greatness or conceivability, right? A necessary attribute of that is going to be existence. You can't conceive of a non-existent thing, just as like you cannot speak of a non-existent thing.
Yes, I can. Wait, okay, wait. Define conceiving, because maybe we have different.
Conceiving, imagining, or having any
Okay, yeah, you're
representation.
retarded. Yeah, I can imagine something that doesn't exist. Literally, I can imagine that
You
I'm
can
18
imagine
years old.
something that doesn't exist. So
Yes,
what
I can.
is going to be imagined?
You said what?
What's going to be imagined there? Because that's just going to be like an
Yeah, you can
oxymoron.
imagine anything that's yeah. Okay, yeah, you can imagine anything that doesn't break any forms of the three laws of thought. Okay, so I can
That's going to
imagine.
posit. That's going to posit it has some type of attribute of existence. The fuck? You're just going to
Yeah,
circle it.
okay. So yeah, but I'm saying that yeah. So I'm not trying to. Okay,
Wait,
this
let's
nigga's
just define
retarded.
existence.
So
We could
wait,
all
no,
get the same
no, but
definition of
Mark,
existence.
Mark, wait, yeah, Mark, come on, Mark. You're trying to say that he exists within thought. I'm saying that I don't think I would take that position, or I'm gonna defend. I mean, I don't think I would go against that position because that position is easily to be proven. That's retarded. Just prove that he actually exists.
Does that not what? Okay, so define existence, you retard.
Existence, like fucking existence is just something that corresponds with reality, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you not think a person's conceptions have correspondence with reality? So you think if I could see a chair, or because yeah,
No, because that could
conceptualize.
be fiction.
Chill. You don't think if I could see a chair, it could have some type of materialistic representation?
Yeah, yeah, representation, but I'm saying that representation is not actually there. Well, it can be actually my fault. It can
No,
be,
I'm
but I'm saying
saying
that.
you have the conceptual representation, and then you say you could build onto reality. So what I'm saying is, God, right, is going to be the greatest possible thing. The conceivability is going to be a necessary, or the existence is going to be a necessary attribute of that statement right there. Existence. You need existence to have conceivability. And then I'm saying since it's going to be possible at that point in time, you're going to be able to have it or have a correspondence, right, to reality or whatever.
No, I don't think something being impossible inherently means that it corresponds with reality.
You don't think it could? You don't think it could correspond with reality if
No,
it's
I said,
possible?
yeah, no, because nomological impossibilities.
That's impossibilities, referencing
Yeah,
possibilities.
but I'm saying that, yeah, so nomological impossibilities affirms that if something is physically impossible, like for example, gravity being it's called gravity not being a force, not be considered as a nomological possibility. That possibility cannot correspond with our reality, but it's not necessary. It's only possible within our reality. So
in
you
this case,
saying that it's possible
scenario,
doesn't heavily mean that God existence corresponds with our reality inherently, unless you prove that it's necessary, like
in
actually
this
necessary in the sense where
Oh,
it's
okay,
a time.
so in oh my gosh, shut up. Okay. So in this instance, a possibility is going to be the negation of an actualization, right? So if we have an actual thing, then I guess you could say the opposing thing would be possible, right? So it means it could have happened within its standard. Your analogy, I think that could work for some possibilities. What we're referencing here is, I guess you could say, this isn't going to fit that set scenario because I'm just saying this set thing could be because the opposing case that it could not be. So it's not going to be illogical. It's not going to be necessarily impossible for it to be the case, unless you're going to be saying that having a great thing is impossible for reality, which is completely retarded. And even then, don't you think we have some of the best things and categories and shit? For example, Xboxes being better than PS5, it's gonna be the best console.
Oh, what the okay, hold on. Just reiterate your point because when a nigga start yapping too much, I just go ahead,
Oh, oh
repeat your
my
point.
god. Okay, I fucking hate this
For
nigga, John.
real.
So when you're having conceivability, you're going to have a necessary attribute which needs to be existence, meaning that my thing that I'm arguing for needs to exist to even have greatness. And then I'm
Wait.
saying
So I have a
if
question.
it's going to be the greatest possible thing, it's going to
Mark. Oh my
wait,
fucking
wait,
god,
wait,
Mark. I'm
wait,
trying to get
wait,
an understanding. Wait, Mark. Let me get an understanding. So I define existence as something that corresponds with the reality, but I'm saying that um, if I imaginate something, right? Let's say, for example, I imagine me being white. Do you think that would correspond with reality also?
hold on. Okay. So then I'll ask you this. Do you think there's going to be
Look,
something
can you answer my
that
question?
I'll answer your question after. Do you think there's going to be something that's not going to be able to correspond with reality but exists with a thought? What do you think those
Wait, can
are?
you answer my question? Wait, I
Just
don't want to hear
something
your
that doesn't
question.
have a
Wait, can
state
you?
of being?
Okay, so he's not answering my questions. Mark, can you answer my
That's
question?
perfectly
Can you
fine.
just answer
Wait,
his
wait, okay,
question?
so what's your question? What's this nigga
Okay,
question?
so I'm saying that do you think that if I imagine something, like for example, I imagine myself being white, do you think that will also correspond with reality?
It's going to have some type of state of being. A necessary correspondence to reality isn't going to be needed.
Wait, why do you keep bringing up wait, why do you keep bringing up necessity if I'm only saying this corresponds with reality?
Yeah, I'm saying a state of being or to have like exist. I'm just saying it's not going to be a necessity to have correspondence to reality because that's the
But
thing.
I'm not
Oh, wait,
arguing that
chill,
though.
chill,
That's
chill,
not my
chill, chill,
question.
chill, chill, chill. That's the thing. It's still going to have a state of being. So your like thing is that you don't think it have a correspondence with reality. You think that the thing will have a correspondence with reality. I don't care for the correspondence with reality because all I'm saying is it's going to exist. When you're going to be existent, you're just going to have a state of being. That's all existence is, right? We could get the definition or appeal to the definition if you want.
Okay, so this thing is retarded. So when I gave my definition, you didn't even have a problem with it. I said it's something that corresponds with reality.
The argument in itself
Can
is going
we
to go against.
just get to it?
Yeah,
Because
okay.
what you need to argue right now
Go
is
ahead.
on existence.
Yeah,
And
I
you guys
know.
kind of like
Mark is trying to
skedaddled
The
over
fact
fucking
that.
or state
this nigga
of
Mark is trying to
living
rap.
or having objective reality. The fact or state of having or living or having an objective reality. What? So it's just
This
saying the fact or it's going to be affected. This that thing
Just
is
mute
going to be
Arcano.
having a state of being. That's all the all the definition of existence is going to have an entailment of.
okay, so
Meaning,
Solar,
if
can
we're
you
going
push
to
okay,
have
so
the
Solar, can you push
wait,
the can you
You
push
want me to
this
post the def?
yeah,
it's going
just
to
push
be a
okay.
necessity
So
that
what do
is
you think he should okay. Okay, Mark, okay, we're not listening to you anymore. Okay, so Solar, okay, so Solar, Solar, it's 12 o'clock and I'm not trying to do this yet fest with a fucking monkey. So what do you think Mark should prove inherently so we can just hurry up and argue that? Because I'm trying to get this over with.
Well, his argument lies upon existence in itself. Because he's
Mm-hmm.
arguing conceivability, therefore existence, because of greatness or something. And in my mind, it doesn't really follow, but his whole argument lies on this existence thing. Okay. So if he doesn't agree with your definition of existence, then you should probably work on that first.
Yeah, that
I
okay,
just
but
gave
I'm
the
saying that
argument.
he moved. Yeah,
Sorry.
but you moved past that. I said existence is corresponding with reality. You didn't contend that, but now you're trying to
Just
go
because I
back and
didn't
saying
see
that.
it at that said moment, there are
This is
things
the
that I
definition you read
didn't
off,
hear
right,
you
Mock?
before.
Check
What?
chat. You read off the Oxford def?
Yeah, I just gave a argument, but he wanted to interrupt like a fucking monkey because he can't
Do you
actually go
think that
one by
doesn't
one.
like?
I
Do you
already
think
gave the
that's not
explanation that's still
basically
gonna
the same thing as
correspond with what
sinks?
I'm saying.
No, he's trying to
I
build it.
think
He's
it's
trying to.
just mind
He's trying
more,
to
and I
build.
just
He's
gave
trying
the
to. No, he's
argument.
saying
He
that.
wants wait, shut the fuck up, nigga. If he wants that again, then he just needs
Alcano,
to
can you
ask
mute?
what to go.
I'm just gonna look
Who
him
is that, nigga?
Just look him,
You're unmuted.
Just look him, So, do you think that the definition you read off matches with Sync's or not? And I'll read it out real quick. The fact or state of living or having objective reality that you are deaf, you're appealing to. Sync's is just correspondence with reality. If it corresponds, then it exists, right? So do you think they don't say basically the same thing?
Yeah, oh my god. So the argument for that is just going to be, it's just going to be referencing
It's a
here
yes or no
having
question.
It's a yes or no question, but I'm going to give a actual answer.
I only need a yes or no.
I think it's just going to, yeah, oh my god, okay. What I'm saying is it's going to be corresponding with what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Or, right?
Look,
Nigga,
the purpose
it's
of the
not
question.
saying what Sync's saying.
Hold on.
Sync is
Hold
saying
on.
that you
You're
need
making
to
this longer than it needs to be.
reality.
Shut up. Okay. The purpose of this question is to see whether or not you need a debate on this. If you don't agree, right, that this corresponds with his definition, then you should debate on it. If you do agree that it does, then you can move past it. So yes or no.
Do I need a debate on it? I mean, I want to get a basis of what he thinks reality
Can you
is.
answer
Yes
my
or no?
question?
Nigga, I'll answer the question. I just need a basis of what reality is. Because if he's going to say reality,
He already gave what he defines reality as.
No, he didn't.
You gave yours. Yes, he did. Here, I noted it down too. He says existence equals correspondence with reality. That's what he says verbatim.
So what does he think reality?
Okay, so you want a basis for reality. Now go on that, because now I'm going to assume you guys don't agree on what existence is.
Okay,
now
so
debate on this.
I think reality is just something that actually exists. What do you think about that?
Something that actually exists. That's so circular. So what's in question is what's reality and what is existence? Those are the things that are in question right now. You're just gonna say reality is something that exists. Or wait, chill. But
existence
to be in reality,
and exist is two different things.
But to be in to exist, you need to be in reality. But to be in reality, you need to exist. Now, I just don't see a conclusion of how that's even going to be possible.
No, existence. Okay, yeah. So existence is something that corresponds to reality. Reality is something that actually exists. Existence and exist is not tied in with the same thing.
What do you think actually existing means, nigga?
I think existence. Yeah, I think
Yes.
something. Yeah, so existence. Oh my fucking god, this thing's retarded. Okay, so it's like this. Put it like this. So you know, instantly is you like you perform the action because it'll be a verb, right? Just because they share the same meaning, they don't tell the same thing because they share different fucking nouns and verbs and shit. So I'm trying to say it like this. I'm trying to say that existence. I'm fucking tired. Bro, here, I'll just take the theist position, please. Let me just take the theist position, because if you're not gonna argue that God objectively exists, then this is just gonna be boring. So I'll just take the theist position.
Do you say theist or deist?
I'm gonna take the theist.
Okay, bro, we're gonna do this shit, nigga. I'll give you like 15, 20 minutes at max, nigga. You just like cracking.
Okay, just let me take the theist position.
Yeah,
and I could prove that. Okay, I could just prove that God exists. All right. Okay. Okay, so do you agree that if all causes need a cause, it will cause an infinite regress? Infinite progression, actually. Let me say that.
If all causes need a cause, it will cause an infinite regress.
Progress, yeah.
You think it's going to be?
I said progress.
You think if every
infinite progression?
Infinite progression. So if we have an infinite change of causes, it's going to cause an infinite progression.
Yeah, like when I say infinite progression, meaning that wherever point in time where this cause started, it will like it's not gonna have an end.
Go indefinitely. Sure, I may agree, nigga.
What?
Like that's just so like broad, nigga. Like if you have a cause,
okay,
you have like
he means to say, right? Because Sync, this argument works either way. You could say regress or progress. So
yeah,
he
I
means
know,
to
but
say,
I'm saying that it doesn't. Yeah,
I'm just gonna simplify it a little bit. Okay. He means to say, is it illogical, or do you think it's logical or illogical for there to be an infinite regress of causes? You understand that?
I think it's illogical. I don't think it's like necessarily illogical. I don't see like an argument for it. You could present one.
Yeah, so the reason. Okay, yeah. So the reason why I think it would be illogical because what do you define time as?
Just I guess you say that's not even a word, nigga. The the flow of causal events. Sure,
Okay, so the progression of sequence events.
causal sequence events. There's a hierarchy of, I guess you could say. Not sure I'm not
What
gonna
the
get into
fuck is
that
this
though.
nigga talk about? Okay, yeah, sure. So if you define time as that, we already came to an agreement upon it. So this is what time entails, right? So if time is entailed as this, right, the sequence of events, therefore, these infinite amount of causations cannot exist in a finite storage, which is time.
Time is finite.
Yeah, time isn't eternal. It doesn't have a if like a timeline for time. Yes, it will be finite in that sense. If time is just the sequence of events, a linear line doesn't have an end,
So
so they
wait,
can't be
okay.
infinite.
I don't see. So the sequence of events part, you're using that. I don't know why you're using movie analogy, right? That's so weird. So when we're going to say time is going to be a sequence of events, we can't be really referencing our, I guess you say, movie understandings or these movie terms, right? I think a better analogy would be that time sequence events, right? And we're gonna have to put it and take in a fucking like a God realm, right? Let's say the sequence events, I don't see the problem with it just going on forever and ever. Now, a actualized infinity is going to have a distinct, or just going to be distinct from a potential infinity. Why can't it just be a potential infinity instead of just actualized infinity?
What do you mean by potential infinity? Ain't that what
So
I'm
the
advocating
sequence
for?
events, the time is going to be a chamber for these sequence events, right? So it's going to be the causal chain of events, but it's going to be able to hold said thing, right? It's weird to explain, but it's going to be able to
I'm
hold
going
said
to be
thing.
able to
Meaning that why
hold.
can't these sequence of events just be these sequences events in itself can go infinitely, but why can't what time is progressing be like a potential infinity?
Yeah, well, okay. This nigga just okay. So what is a potential infinity?
Infinity is the potentiality to become infinity. So it's going to be like, I'll give you an
This nigga
example. Let's
is
say
oh my god.
that's why I said I'm going to give you an example. It's going to be like, how to put it? Let's say we have this ball. Now the ball hasn't reached the destination, but the ball, or there is a limitless destination. It's going to keep on going, but the ball, right? The time is going to be, I guess you could say, the destination, which is just going to keep going, and the ball is going to be the causal events and sequence of events. Now, necessarily, it's never going to reach it because it's just going to keep on going. That's what the potential infinity would be. You're not going to have it actualized as infinite, but you're going to have it just going to keep on going.
Uh okay. So yeah, that goes back to my initial point. So my fault. Let me change it. Instead for saying what's it called infinite progression, let's say infinite regression. So yeah, how can something infinitely regress back, right? To the point where that set cause will cause all things if that set cause will also need a cause.
Mm, just don't. Hold on. What? Repeat? What? Nigga, repeat that shit, bro.
Yeah, so how can something infinitely regress back to the initial cause, which is the beginning of all causes, if that cause also need a beginning also?
Why are we referencing what? Why are we referencing going back, nigga? What the fuck?
Yeah, so if
Okay,
let's say that this cause, right, needed a cause, that cause that needed a cause also needed a cause. It will just keep going back, right? But in order for something to infinitely regress forward, it will have to have a start. So I'm saying that if it needs to have a
why does it
start,
need, or why can't it just go off of something else? Like you don't
yeah,
need,
because
like
if it
why do
doesn't
you
have a start, it
wait,
will be infinite. Yeah, you asked, it will be
why
infinite.
do you need a standpoint? That's all I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, because it will be infinite.
Mix, oh my god, why does infinite need a start? Why can't it just be this
No, I
like
didn't say that.
endless? Why can't it kind of just be like a circle? Yeah, why can't it just be like a circle? It had no start point. It's just gonna have all these four sides. It didn't start at a specific point.
Yeah, it will
It
be
just has
infinite.
this, hmm?
I keep answering your question. I'm not saying that infinite has a start.
It
I'm
will
saying
be
that if it does
infinite.
have a
Yes,
start, it'll
I'm
be
Can
infinite.
you
asking what is that?
can you elaborate
Like
more for him?
Yeah, sure. So if something has no beginner or no end, it will be eternal, correct?
sure.
Okay, yeah. So something that is eternal lives on forever, correct?
So yeah.
Okay, so it will be infinite, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if infinite regress has no end and it also doesn't have a start, it will be eternal, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so the reason why it will be illogical because we agree that time is eternal.
Oh my god. I said, why can't it just be a finite infinite? A finite infinite can still be eternal. The fuck?
A finite infinite? How is that logical?
not a finite infinite, a potential infinite, or potential infinity or whatever.
Wait, yeah. So the way you define a potential infinity is literally like an infinite regression.
The way I define a potential infinity, what? That's not going to be like I don't see how that's going to be an infinite regression. Elaborate.
Yeah, because you said that the ball would never reach that set point. It would just keep going on and on and on forever. That's what I'm trying to advocate for. I'm saying that the reason why this would be logical, right? I'm at my fault. The reason why this would be illogical because it going on forever and forever and forever and forever would it make sense if time is finite? You know why would it make sense?
Whoever said time is finite, potential infinite is not finite.
It oh my fucking god. If
No,
it keeps
in itself, the progression is going at can be finite, but what it's going to be progressing towards is not finite.
wait, okay, so if it's progressing, how can something that's infinite progress? You ugly bitch.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So we
You didn't
have.
define it correctly.
Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So when you have a sequence of events in itself, the events is going to be progressing to something, a end, but the end is not going to be there. When you're going to have this progression, right? The set progression is going to be the actions. What the actions is reaching is going to be the end of infinite, but there's no end, so it's going to keep on going. Okay. And there's going to be no start either. It could be a loop if you wanted to say it could be a loop, right? If we were to say it could just end, it could go to one point and then just restart from the beginning. I would still consider as a infinite. No, yeah. Oh my god, potential
Wait,
infinity.
wait, this nigga's retarded. Wait, how can it go? Yeah, so that's my initial question. How can it go from one point if it has no beginning or end? There's no middle ground to determine whether or not where this ball started or ended at. So I'm saying that how can you say that this ball is progressing forward if it's infinite?
The ball and are you asking how the ball? Are you thinking the ball is going progressing at an infinite pace? Nigga, what the fuck?
No, this
Nigga,
nigga's fucking retarded.
what you're saying is
You saying no, you're trying to say that it's a potential infinity, saying that the ball can be progressing, right? But that doesn't inherently mean that time is finite. So I'm saying that how can you say that the ball is progressing, right? If there's no middle ground.
why does there need to be a necessary? I don't see the
Yeah,
explanation of
because
why
the
there needs
middle
to be.
ground, yeah, so the middle ground indicates oh my god, if there's no middle ground, therefore you cannot indicate whether or not well, I'm gonna fuck that. If there's no end or beginning and there's no middle ground, therefore there's no type of implication where you can indicate if this ball is progressing or not. So I'm saying that if it's progressing, you got to have at least a middle ground where you can have some type of quantifier to where the ball is going.
No, not necessarily. I don't see like why the actions can't just exist. Like I don't think you need the necessary like. So how you're describing it
Okay,
at
let's
that
go to
point, I don't even think.
conclusions.
Wait, at that point, I don't even think you need progression at that set point in time. I think it could
Okay,
just be in a
let's
state of existence. Like,
Okay, let's go to conclusions. So like I said before, it has to at least have a beginning, it has to at least have an end, or at least have a middle ground. Like if it has neither of those, right, I'm at my fault. If it has a middle ground, that would be contradictory to what you're saying. But if it does have a middle ground, therefore there's no
I'm gonna
way this
argue
ball
that
can.
progression
Therefore, there's no
would be
way that this
necessary.
ball can.
Bro, nigga. So, nigga, at that point in time, the progression isn't even going to be necessary, nigga. If we're gonna be talking about that, nigga,
You
I
said the
just don't see.
progression would be necessary.
Wait, chill. The alternative to that, I just don't see the problem why it can't just be stuck in a state of existence, right? So
Wait,
when
yeah,
you think
I'm
something,
not
wait, so
denying it,
when
but
you
I think it
think
was
something
infinite.
progresses, wait, chill. When you think something's progressing, it's going to be always moving. Why can't it just go from one point to another point without like I guess you could say, move? Yeah. So why can't it just be like a kind of infinite type thing, right? It just instantly goes to the other point, right? Instead of progressing in your fucking format.
Like
I mean,
it, it doesn't matter. So I'm saying it can't go from point A to point B if there's no type of middle ground, end, or beginning. Like I said before.
and I'm saying, why can't it just skip that? Why can't it just go straight to the I guess you say the next point, right? So
Yeah,
when we
but I'm
say like
saying
when you're when you're
what is the
referencing
next point? What is the next point?
chill. When you're referencing there's no middle ground, you're using that as a justifier to say there's no going to be no progression. I'm saying when you're going to be putting this instantaneous, I guess you could say point from point, there isn't going to be a necessary progression, but there is going to be an actualization there, which will be the end of the
Can
point
you
for the next point.
hold on? Wait for this nigga, bro.
Nigga, what?
I think his phone might have died. There he
Nigga,
is.
I'm almost done with the fucking last one of geometry dash, bro.
Nigga Kage is calling me, bro. This nigga's so weird. He knows I'm debating. Who is Crunk?
I don't fucking know.
Stop adding random people, bro. Hold on, let me add Kage.
Yeah, this nigga just said stop at random people that say he's about to add a Kage. Oh no, nigga.
Kage is more known than you, though. Bro, stop. Okay, hold on.
Bro, I'm not finna lie to you. Can you hurry the fuck up, nigga? Like, I'm gonna go to
Nigga,
sleep.
I'm
You're wasting
trying.
my fucking time at this point, nigga. Actually, you just wanna go to conclusions, nigga.
Yeah, you keep. Okay, hold on.
Bro,
Okay.
Bro,
just
Sonic,
remove his
stop.
alt. I'll tell you if his mic breaks, nigga. That's it.
But my ego. I need to
Okay.
listen to
Shut
myself.
up.
I'm not
No.
gonna lie to you,
Bro,
nigga.
stop.
I'm
I'm
not
not
even.
gonna stop. Stop adding yourself, bro.
Fuck
Nigga, what's
you,
wrong with your own
bitch.
self ego?
Okay. Sure, we can go to
Actually,
conclusions. If you
let me
said
ask
wait,
you
if you said something with that last part, I didn't hear it, so I'm just gonna dismiss it.
an reiteration of what I said before. Well, nigga. So, do you think if you lose this point, you have no like other way to prove God, or not necessarily no other way to prove God, but you're not going to use another way, nigga? I don't feel like fucking doing this shit any longer.
Uh, yeah, I would use that, but
Or
How
at
you
the
doing,
very
son?
minimum, would you like to like, if you lose this point, go on another day to continue the shit?
another day, yeah, sure. I didn't even hear what you said at the end, like I said before. So
Actually,
if you don't,
okay. If you just like lose this point, do you think you could either like justify God with the same argument in another way?
yeah, okay, this thing is retarded.
I guess
Okay,
right.
so
So it's just progressing at a different time. Okay, the conclusion, yeah. So you were listening to the whole her thing, so there's not gonna be no he said, she said shit bullshit.
Sure. I don't really think anybody proved anything. Really, you gave your arguments, and then Mott gave his potential infinity. Sync, you just gave your argument again. Mott gave another example of potential infinity, which is just a point and then progressing forward, non-stopping, which potentially could be infinity.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
think
that's
Sync one.
referring
We can
to.
debate verdict.
Fucking faggot.
Anyways,
Yeah, I think Sync one. We
Sync,
can
you
debate
then
verdict.
just did the same thing, and you like changed your argument wording, but that's about it. You just changed it from progress to regress. So, I mean, all you had to do was bring up causal relations.
Yeah, I think Sonic. I
Bro,
think not Sonic. I
shut the
think Sync won
fuck
every
up,
point.
nigga. Oh my god, can you
He
remove this
finished
nigga?
giving his verdict. I want
Anyways,
to contend it.
I didn't. You just kept talking out of nowhere. So, anyways, what I was saying, right, is all you had to do was bring up causal relations. Really, all you did was bring up the regress, saying that if there's no point, at no start or something like that, then and no end, then it would be eternal. That's really about it.
yeah,
That's
he
all I
agrees. So
heard.
if he's
That's
trying to
all
say
the
that,
relevant thing I heard. So really, you'd have to start from this. I kept asking if I could help you guys, but nobody would let me. So
Nigga, I thought you
continue,
meant like
Mock.
give that nigga Sync an
I mean,
argument.
sync. Continue, sync.
okay,
No, I
what?
wanted to get the ball rolling. Like I wanted you guys to actually
I'm not
continue
even
the
gonna lie to
debate,
you.
but
Nigga, it is, bro. I swear to God,
NGL,
on
you might
my
be high
mother's
still,
soul,
but nigga,
nigga,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I am tired as
Sync
fuck, and
one.
this
I'm not
nigga
gonna
mock
lie to
his
you.
ass.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So you're just gonna say like neither one of us won the point, but
Who
you won the
got
affirmation.
verdict?
So shit. It went to Nick.
on this point, they just kept going in a circle basically.
Shut
And
up, Foley. You're retarded. You can debate
they never
verdict.
really
Sync
gave
one.
the actual
Sync
oh,
one,
we can
nigga.
think about it. My name is Kage. We can think about it. Anyways,
And it's so stupid ass
they
up,
just
nigga.
went kind of
We can
circular.
debate verdict. We can debate
The only
verdict. I think Sync
refutation
one.
this
Kage,
kid
shut
I
up,
Sync
thought I was
gave,
nigga.
there.
the only refutation Sync gave was changing the wording of his argument, and the
Ah,
only
yes.
refutation Mott gave was then again changing the refutation wording and examples in his argument. So there's not really anything to say here because neither of them gave defeaters to each other's argument. It just kind of happened.
So
The
I'm not.
topic was on whether an infinite regress would be illogical. I don't really understand why we came to potential infinities in the first place. Um, I guess I can understand if we talk about potential. Infinite progress. Sure, that'd be cool. But Sync, like I said, all you really had to do was bring up causal relations, and then you could have continued.
What do you mean
Okay.
causal relations? Are you talking about with the infinite regress point?
Think he's a retard, and
Yeah.
we're gonna continue this another
Yeah, I
time.
did. I said that. Yeah, I said that even it. Oh my God, I'm saying in order for something to infinite regress, it would still have to have a start.
Say that
And I'm
again. You
saying,
cut out.
yeah, I'm saying in order for something to infinite regress, it would have to have a start. Mark is denying that. So, what's it called? He brought up this potential. What's it called? this potential affinity argument, he gave an analogy. I'm saying that analogy still corresponds to what an infinite regress entails. And you still have to, thank you, India. You still have to assume the beginning. Like, for example, you still have to assume that all causes, right? This said cause all causes, but that cause also need a cause. That would be logical for that cause to be the beginning of all causes. There's no beginning
In
to
the
infinite.
circumstance of an infinite regress.
Yeah, if there's no uncaused cause, that means all causes need a cause, so there would be no beginning. But that would be illogical.
Okay.
Because
You just I guess you just cut out whenever you were saying that. If that's what you said, then I'll give you this point because that makes a lot more sense. Mock, your potential infinity thing, the only two arguments I really heard were the potential infinity and stuck in a state of existing. So they really didn't refute what he was saying because they weren't really on the point. They were just on the continuance of time.
He's saying it need a start, nigga, and I'm saying I want more explanation of it because that just sounds broad and it doesn't really sound like it's going to put anything, right? Literally put that into question when he said it. He literally starts to say,
"Do you know the entailments of what he said?"
Nigga, what?
Do you know the entailments of what he said? Do you know what?
Yes,
do you know what he said entails?
Infinite, and so wait, yeah, he's saying even if it's going to need to be infinite, it's still going to still need a cause. Even then, the eternal point is still like going to be there. I don't see how you argue against that adequately. Why can't it just be eternal?
Think about a domino chain, right? Can a domino chain be falling yet be infinite? Right? It'd have no start, so there'd be no cause to it falling.
But I just don't see how he defeated the internal point because
wait, you agree that
your
time is
internal
finite?
point? Yeah, that was just dismissed by an earlier point that you guys went on, which was when he went into time. Right? You guys talked about time, and I think you said something about causality one time, but then went on to time again, and you agreed that it was finite, and that's probably where the potential infinity thing came up. But you were talking about in a progression. At first, at least.
It being, oh my god, I said gave the distinction between it being finite and potential infinity. And so potential infinity is still going to have that never-lasting property, right? That doesn't change. It's just not going to be actualized in that sense. But it's still going
How is
to.
that's an infinite regress then?
No.
If it's okay, if this potential infinity is eternal, right? Has no start, has no end, keeps going, just is stuck in a state of existence, right? It's existed, it's just there, and it's eternal, right? As you explained in the debate, then what I'm confused about is what this applies to for one, because you're talking about time, right? You're trying to say time is eternal or something like that because it just exists. That doesn't make sense.
So I'll explain that. If it's going to be potential energy, nigga, so
go on, waiting.
Okay, yeah, nigga, if it's going to be potential infinite, right, then he's going to say the finite is just going to be applicable to that said causality rule. I'm saying no, because if it's just going to be stuck in a state of existence with no actual progression, it's not going to have that cause and effect relation, because if it's just going to be existent, there isn't going to be an effect to the cause, nigga, meaning that it's being absurd to assume that there's going to be a cause in the first place. I'm just saying that.
Mark, can you tell me what that is in chat?
What?
Here, we'll rephrase that actually. Do you know what a positive infinity is?
A positive infinity, nigga?
Yes. It's an infinity. It's a set, right? Including all numbers from 0 forward. Okay, that's all. That's basically like the easiest way to say that. It's a group of numbers from 0 forward. Okay, from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, etc. Everything in between as well. Okay. It just goes on. All right. So what Sync is saying is that if time is finite, right, obviously there'd be a start. You saying this goes against this whole time is finite thing. Okay. And he pointed this out. And people in chat agree as well. So my whole thing is that if he's already argued this and then you're trying to argue some kind of potential infinity thing and make it really weird, it just wouldn't really work out.
Wouldn't it just be in chronological order then? What the fuck?
So you're saying it would just go from 0 forward?
No, I'm saying if you're going to go by that standard, then wouldn't it just be in the chronological order of what events happened first in this point? Because if he brought up that first, and then I'm going to be refuting that with this, then he doesn't attack this. Like you already said, he didn't attack it. He just reiterated the initial point. Wouldn't that mean I guess you could say, refutation to that said affirmation would be the one that's actually going to be accepted in this?
I'm
because
sorry, I did not listen to any of that. It was just jibber
okay,
jabber.
okay. So what I'm saying is, I use this refutation after that, right? Meaning that if he didn't like going by your logic, all he said was reiterate his point, nigga. If he just reiterated the point, then I don't see how it would be attacked because all he did was initially just say the initial point that was already given attention to.
Yeah,
And if
I'll
we're going
explain.
by
I'll
the
explain. Because if you guys agree that time is finite, then that already
I didn't
suffices
agree
his
that time was
argument to be
finite.
more viable. You did.
I
It's
just
on
didn't
rec.
agree.
You guys agreed to that. You said yes, sure, and then moved forward.
No time. Oh my god, this is why I gave the distinction between potential and it. Potential infinity is going against time being finite. That's going to be. I already gave the
No, it
differentiation.
isn't, retard.
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Anyways, and that's when Sync brought up the infinite regress thing. He kept bringing that up because he was asserting that it's illogical for an infinite regress of causes to happen, right? Because if said thing happens, hold on. If said thing happens, right, then nothing would be caused, nothing would be happening. Okay, and he's saying that this is illogical, right? And all you're doing is then reiterating this potential infinity point. Okay, and in reference to causality, he is right. You don't really attack that; you just bring up some mathematical theory.
Also, even then, I don't see how you check the progression point. At that point, if he's just not going to be he's not going to be referencing progression. At this point, why can't I just give a alternative? Just say it's going to be a
Referencing
instant.
progression. Are you
Yes,
talking about the infinite progress thing?
Yeah, no. Oh my god, he's not going to be referencing progression in the correspondence of actualization, right? Because in this moment, I could just say it's going to be a state of being where why can't it just have a instant transition? Because that's not going to be corresponding with it progressing. It's just going to be reaching the next point. Now that
I
may
don't
be
see the
one
point of what you're saying
about.
here. I'm sorry, none of what you said just now was sequitur to me. Sonic, you keep unmuting. If you have something to say to me, just say it in DMs or something. I don't know.
Nigga,
I only muted once. Also, I was just gonna say, like,
or to Mock. If you have something to say to Mock, you could just
Oh
say it
yeah,
right
wait,
now.
how long are
Sonic.
you guys
What
gonna
do
be
you think won?
discussing judgment?
Wait, Sonic. Who do you think won?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I wasn't really listening.
I cannot hear him. Oh, I have him muted. My fault.
But so
I have the recording though. I'll listen to it like maybe tomorrow.
Okay. I'm just gonna resay this one more time because we're just going in circles now. I don't really feel like arguing with you on this anymore. We can talk about this like after I've reviewed Rec, but based off memory, so far Sync did win this point. He got the existence point, which is correspondence with reality. You guys did agree at some point and then move on from time being finite. The whole possible infinity thing came up after that, I'm pretty sure. If it didn't, then that's my fault. Pull up the rec or something, like get a little clip. That's cool. And because of this time being finite, it does give Sync's argument more viability. And I didn't really hear a proper refutation to his now viable argument during your
because
debate.
Mock said time is either finite or it's just a.
I'll explain
He
this
said,
to you later, nigga. I'm about to go to sleep.
That's
I'm
fine.
no,
That's why I
nigga,
told
I'm
you
not
you could give
done.
me clips.
No,
You don't
I'm
have
not
to,
done.
Sync. You don't have to, because this debate's going to go on again, and I know Mock's going to pester me about this.
Nigga, I'm not done with my syllogism, boy. I ain't cool. Got it.
Continue tomorrow, nigga. We already have a right to go off with the state.
Yeah, did he not say? Did you guys not agree at the beginning that you would continue at a later date?
Yes, I said we're gonna get done with this point either way, right? We're gonna continue. We're gonna continue either. Nigga.
Yeah, that was when you went to conclusions.
Wait, actually, no. Wait, actually, I can't even do it. Wait, no, I can't even do it tomorrow. I'm gonna be in LA.
Just set up a date. Set up a date. When do you want to do it?
On Monday.
Mark, shut up.
Either be this.
Okay, can you do it on Monday?
It could be. I'm free on Monday. Actually, I don't know. I'll text you tomorrow if I'm free on Monday, nigga. You know, my girl might want to get a D key, nigga. But yeah, nigga, I might be on free on Monday.
What the fuck did this nigga just say?
Nigga, I just said I was gonna slap your mom in her ass, nigga. You ain't do shit about
it. Anyways, your jokes are ass. Next.
Anyways, next with a fat ass forehead, nigga.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo,
your big ass beaver teeth. The fuck?
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Okay.
Black nigga.
Turn that shitty ass voice changer off, nigga.
I got a voice changer.
Hey, shut up, Mark. Mark, shut up.
Bitch, and I'm out.
Nobody cares, Mark. You're a loser.
Kage, hello?
What do you want, nigga? Turn off that shitty voice changer if you're gonna talk to me.